received orders to go to Korea. Oh my gosh. How's this all going to work? And so the way it was set up, you have a HAP, which is I forgot what the acronym is, but basically a HAP in the Army. If you go into an overseas assignment, dependent restrictive, you can't take your family, you have a return assignment, a guaranteed return assignment. So our return assignment was Fort Lewis, Washington. So I said, okay, since I'm going to Korea for a year, let's go. We'll go in PCS to Fort Lewis, Washington, do that year in Korea, and I'll return back to Fort Lewis, and we just keep this Anderson train going on. And Korea was challenging. Korea was challenging, but I would tell you, just to be consistent, Fort Irwin was where I first learned, appreciated the Army, had fun in the Army. That 1 year in Korea from 2007, 2008 was an extension of that. I enjoyed that year. Of course, I enjoyed, being away from my wife and my daughter and soon-to-be son. But Korea was great. Korea was fun. Korea was consistent with Fort Irwin. I enjoyed Fort Irwin was the first duty assignment that I enjoyed. And being in the Army was fulfilling. And Korea was an extension of that. I found joy in Korea. That assignment was great. However, but when I received those orders on the same day I found out we were pregnant, it was like, wow. We're happy we're getting ready to have another child, but we're sad because now I got to leave. And I ended up getting to Korea July of 2007. My son was born in October. So as soon as I got there, Korea, it's one of them environments where it's constant. The up tempo is high up tempo. And the unit I was in, 602nd ASB, they went to the field a lot. And when I got there, a brand new staff sergeant trying to make his mark for this year. Oh, by the way, I need to put in some leave to go home because my son's born. So now that, you trying to get out the field, you trying to do all this. Minus that particular period where people were questioning why did I want to go back home to see the birth of my child when the same people had their families in Korea and their families, had birth and all that. But I was getting questioned. That was the only time in Korea where I didn't enjoy. So I ended up flying back to Fort Lewis, witnessing my son being born. I'm thankful that I was able to watch both of my children being born. Go through everything, get back to Korea. My son was born in October, so I go back to Korea that November. So November of 2007, I didn't rotate back to the States till July 2008. Spent all that time, Korea. It was great. It was a family environment. The co-workers, man, it was that. I worked in the support operations. That time was great. I got along with everybody. I had my own room. I mean, that was a fun. So I had 2 consecutive great assignments. The freaking Fort Irwin and that Korea assignment was great. After that year in Korea was over, I went back to Fort Lewis, Washington. And it was additional fun.